I'm Martin Mpamba, one of the founders of Future Preneur organization. The Future Preneur is a youth-led organization registered with the Republic of Zambia and the National Youth Development Council, which looks at the welfare and the development of the young people. The organization was established in 2011 with the view to promote sexually reproductive health, youth development and employment, environmental protection, as well as well-being of the young people. As you may be aware, Zambia is one of the countries in Central Africa which has got the population of its highest percentage are the young people, catering about 65%. As a middle-income country, Zambia is facing a number of challenges, among them which is youth employment and poverty. It is from this background that Future Preneur was established to address the number of challenges that the young people are facing, such as unemployment, poor access to health facilities on reproductive health, sexual orientations, and their well-being, among others. Future Preneur was established in order that it may bring up the platform where young people can view their grievances and find the refuge and the solutions to the problems they are facing. In addition to that, Future Preneur has made a number of success in the area of education, where Future Preneur, as today, we are supporting 21 young people aged between 15 and 25 with school support projects, with a school support project which is we are supporting with them with school fees, uniforms, books, and other necessities that is needed for their education. The other part which Future Preneur has made a success is on environmental protection, where young people who are members of Future Preneur came up with a project called Planting God's Way, where we are planting potatoes in sacks and return those soils back to the sacks and regrow potatoes. Instead of digging the ground now and then, we have introduced this project to grow potatoes in sacks, which has seen a number of young people start earning some income out of the potatoes they are growing on their yards, their parents' yards and their brothers' yards, as well as the places where they are living. They are earning a little income out of the potatoes when they sell. The other success which Future Preneur has done is that introducing the young people by doing the community services, where we are cleaning at the clinics, hospitals, and other places like old people's homes. We are doing this cleaning in order to orient the young people that it is not only that they should receive, but they should contribute to the development of our mother Zambia. The other aspect which we have made a success is by involving ourselves in the activities of the governance, by doing the monitoring of CDF and community funds, how they are being utilized in the community. The last but not the least activity that Future Preneur is doing is advocating for the rights of the young people as well as the rights of children. We are living in the mining country, in the mining city, which is Mufria. We are advocating for better environment, for the people to live healthy. These are some of the projects that FuturePreneur has done in the past. But as of now, FuturePreneur is doing the programs in the following arena. We are looking at youth empowerment and development, where we are looking at the aspect of capacity building in the young people so that they are able to stand on their own despite the challenges of economy, by training them to become entrepreneurs and vibrant people to drive the economy through the SMEs project. The other aspect is we are looking at promoting sexual reproductive health among young people. As you may be aware, Zambia is one of the countries in the southern region where we've got a huge number of early marriages. We want to orient the young people on reproductive health so that they can be oriented and taught how there are best practices to prevent pregnancies, to prevent HIV and AIDS, to prevent other sexual infectious diseases. So these are the programs which we are looking for the funds especially, so that we can be able to go in all the communities of Mufri and in all the high schools and secondary schools of Mufri and sensitize the women, the young people, the girls and boys to utilize these mechanisms of protectives so that we can bridge up the gap of reducing the number of HIV infections, reducing the number of pregnancies among the girls, as well as promote the rights of the young people. The other program which we are looking at is pupil teacher sexual advancement. This is one part which has been neglected mostly, and this is one area which we are seeking the funding. The cost for this project is about $6,000 to $7,000, where we want to advocate for the transparency and the rights of the young people in schools, where teachers feel like when they have sexual exchange with these young people, they can be favored with their education. They are trampled on their rights, but this part has been neglected. This is one area which we are seeking funding for. If we can be able to go into the high schools where the young girls are being abused by the teachers sexually, as well as colleges where the lecturers are using our girls, our sisters sexually. They are being abused and trampled upon. Their rights are being trampled upon. We want to advocate for their rights, that they should be taught and get their rights which is equivalent to the education that we are getting. The other aspect we are looking at is raising awareness on the environment. If you were to travel to Copperbelt province in Mufrila in particular, Kankoyo constituents, we've got the land which has been over-polluted by the mining industry, and the people in this area are affected. There is no grass which is growing. There is no tree which is growing. There are no fruits which are growing. Even grasses on where people they are living, the land is bare. We want to advocate and raise awareness on the importance of the environment. Even the water and the sanitation which they are drinking is horrible. These are some of the areas which we are looking forward to. But the major aspect which we are looking for partnership is the area of sexual orientation and the rights of the girls in our communities. These rights have been trampled upon. We rise on the occasion as FuturePreneur because we are looking at the future. We are not looking only at today. We are looking at the future. We want the future for Zambia. We want to look at the future for the Zambian people, a brighter future. So we are looking at the funding which will support the project for sexual and reproductive health, as well as sexual advancement among the teachers towards the youth in schools. These are the areas which we really need partnership and work together in order to protect the rights of the young people, especially the girls in those areas. We've got other aspect which we would want to tell to the world and to the communities that our organization is an organization which is well invested with young people's skills. We've got different expertise. We've got Terry Simpaka, who is doing the project as a project manager for our institution. We've got Kalumba, who is doing the information. We've got Chitalu, who is equipped in financial management. We've got Tina Lesa, who is equipped in addressing the issues of media concerns. Even this project which we are doing, he's been documenting, is an expert in documentation. He has done a good number of documentation. We've got another component which is M&E, monitoring and evaluation. We make sure that whatever we do has been evaluated from the beginning, from planning aspect till to the finishing point. We've got all the levels of the expertise to do the monitoring and evaluation. The other aspect is financial irregularities, which is well maintained. We keep our finances openly, and we are even open to outsiders for them to do auditing. We want to make sure that our organization and our planning are transparent, and we are accountable to any coin and every money we spend in our organization. We want to make sure that everything is transparent. And every project has got its own budget breakdown. Like I mentioned to you, the sexual reproductive health and sexual advancement, teacher sexual advancement, has got the budget of about $8,000 to $7,000 which we are looking for in order to implement this aspect. Then the other logistics to make sure that the institution is fully working. At least for us to implement this project for at least 1 year, the total budget which we are looking for, including the rentals and the electricity and other aspects, it is coming to $15,000. This is the total budget which is needed, and our project is resource-based, and factual findings are available for everyone to see. And the issues which we want to address are those which are even visible. When you go in these education institutes and our schools, you will find these issues are there and available. We are looking forward to your partnership in these areas, and we are transparent in the way we use things. We hope and trust that your partnership and our partnership will yield that which is needed for the growth of our country and for the development of the young people. I thank you.